I don't think I have to do an intro or anything. Fuck. Welcome back. This is the Aloha Press Show, and I'm joined today with my co-host Jeff. I'm JC. What Jeff, man, it's
wearing all black,
Aloha! Here with JC and Jeff.
Ain't no time for school today.
hitting bombs.
Hey, watch this punch cut lob wedge. Replace your Marshalls with cart girls. They're better looking. They're serving drinks.
Got to hit bombs off the tee.
Phil talking about a guy taking a shit in the cut.
Mahalo!
That's what we did fireside with Phil.
Fire at the stick.
Hit bomb and attack the pin.
dude, it's been a crazy couple days, weeks of fucking golf, and the drama is just fully engulfed. It is absolutely content heaven when it comes to what is going on in the PGA Tour with LIV Golf and fucking the rest of the world. What is your thought? Did you watch any of the LIV Golf this weekend?
You know what? Over the last couple of years, when we've been talking about this Premier League and this, whatever they were going to call it, Saudi-backed league with all the money, you know, I was wishy-washy. I was back and forth. I would say yes to it, no to it. I didn't really know. After today, I'm one-sided, and I think I'm one-sided to stay, and that's with the PGA Tour. Fuck the LIV. I couldn't watch it. I didn't know how to watch it. I couldn't find stats on it. The players in it are fucking atrocious, besides like five guys. You know, at least Rory put on a show today over there in Canada. So I'm stuck. The PGA Tour is the way to go for me. But I understand why those guys are jumping ship.
Dude, it's fucking crazy. Like you've got Dustin, Phil, now Bryson signed up, Patrick Reed. You've got your boy fucking who else I saw on the telecast? I was watching the telecast on fucking YouTube.
Pat Perez just
oh my
jumped ship.
Like
Yeah.
it's crazy on how much money's out there, because I watched the golf tournament because I was intrigued. I was absolutely like fucking kind of like they acquired a lot of fucking talent, and not just, you know, the Americans, but also like Lee Westwood and fucking Sergio Garcia, Ian Poulter. I mean, Chase Koepka. I mean, the competition, at least this week, was not very good. Am I a PGA Tour supporter or LIV Golf supporter? If I had to choose, I'm gonna pick them both, dude. I think this is the best thing that could have ever happened in the PGA Tour. And the way the product was delivered, the way the atmosphere, you have Charles Schwartzel winning the first event. Who the fuck cares about Charles Schwartzel? Okay, the last time he was relevant is when he won the Masters, and that was a fucking fluke. I'm just shocked on how many of the players that they got. But I mean, I think you and I have talked about it before. The amount of money that's being thrown at these guys. Why the fuck wouldn't you?
Well, exactly. And I think you're going to see the younger guys that aren't yet to the PGA Tour. All of them are going to go start there. I think at some point they'll probably be able to come back to the PGA Tour. They're not going to be suspended for life. I don't think this is a lifetime ban type thing. But why wouldn't you? Some guy, I don't even remember his name, shot 75. He didn't even break 75, and he made almost $200,000. On the PGA Tour, he would have lost about $15,000 in hotels, travel, paying his caddy. So why wouldn't you go play over there? Especially if you're a middle to lower tier player, it makes no sense not to.
Dude, it's the one thing that I will give LIV Golf is, dude, 3 days of golf is way easier to cover. Fuck, you don't have to watch all 4 days. Like, incredible. The shotgun start, where you don't have to dedicate fucking 8 hours of your life to watch every single shot on the golf course, I thought was a pretty cool concept. It's probably not the best viewing product. Like, it would suck to be there in real life and like person, because you don't know what the fuck is going on. You don't even know what hole a guy is on. He's got 6 holes left. But dude, I thought, at least for me, like the first tournament, I was like, okay, you got me intrigued. Am I gonna watch the next one with Bryson and Patrick Reed and all these other guys? Probably. Dude, what shocked me the most that I need your opinion on. Phil Mickelson. What the fuck? Is he not sponsored by Gillette anymore? Like, can we get him a Manscaped fucking contract? He looks like a fucking hitman.
Right? It feels an absolute mess. What did he shoot in the tournament?
Dude, I think on fucking Saturday, he was like plus 10. He did not play very well. He was not playing good.
Well, I would imagine. I mean, he's coming off. Now we know, a little bit of the backstory why Phil's over there now. And maybe said some of the things he said because he just like John Daly in his gambling debts that are coming to life. I mean, we all knew he liked to gamble a little bit, but losing 40 mil in a year, that's a big chunk of change.
Dude, that's when you know you got a fucking problem. When you lose $40 million, like, and you need to go and fucking support a 9/11 terrorist group just to fucking cover your debts, like, I think there was a hit out on Phil. Like, I legitimately think he had to go to like rehab and like get fucking fixed. And he's still not fixed. He's kind of fat Phil now, which is good, but it was not a good look for Phil. $40 million in fucking debt. Jesus.
Yeah. Hey, I tell you what, man, if I could have like seen into the future back when I was 13, 14 years old coming into high school, I would have never fucking played baseball. I would have fucking played golf. I would have tried my hardest. If I knew this LIV tour was coming, I would have said, fuck, I will be number 200 in the fucking world. And then I will go play over there and just make nothing but money. It's fucking crazy the money that they have and crazy the money they're giving away. Did you see if somebody shoots 54, they're going to give them $54 million?
What? Good God.
Yeah,
no,
that's one of the little.
I did not see that.
That's one of the little gimmicks. If somebody shoots a 54, they get $54 million.
Jesus. Again, I think Jay Monahan said it on the telecast today. Like, these guys there is no fucking, like, they're not making money. Like, they're just printing money and they're fucking forking out for these guys and they're delivering a pretty good product. The one thing I will say, like, the television coverage of the actual event was not horrible. Like, watching it on YouTube, not difficult at all. Like, it was pretty easy. I will say the commentators, good God, I've never even heard of them. They're not very good, but how important was today's victory for Rory McIlroy to shove it up Greg Norman's ass there at the end? What is your thought process? Like, if Rory doesn't win this week, like, I think it's a kind of a blow to the PGA Tour.
Yeah, no, this was the best thing could ever happen to have Rory, Justin Thomas, and Finau in the final group. A lot of big names up there. They all played really well. Rory almost choked it away. He was trying there in about the last 6 holes. He came back birdie finish and got it done. But it was huge for the PGA Tour. It was huge. And Rory, he like personally attacks LIV Golf and obviously the Shark, Greg Norman, and he took a shot at him in his press conference today with your girl Amanda Balionis Renner or whatever her name is now.
Yeah,
and I love it. I like to see this. Rory didn't care for so long, and we were like, dude, you should be the best golfer in the world. He's starting to get back to that now. He actually cares. There's a little bit of fire. He goes out and whoops on JT, on a Sunday coming down the stretch. That's pretty good golf.
Dude, it was fucking remarkable. And the way he finished on 18, good God, he absolutely fucking put a hole in JT's vest. It was pretty remarkable. And the thing that I took away from this week's RBC Canadian one, it was in Canada. Fuck, I didn't even think Canada was fucking allowed to have golf anymore. Like, there was too many people. Like, what the fuck?
How about the fans? That was a scene on 18.
Yes.
Nowhere near the same as Tiger at the Tour Championship a few years ago, but it was similar. Those people needed their golf. They loved it. It was a perfect time tournament for the PGA Tour.
Dude, it was absolutely like, it was pretty remarkable. But how does this set up, like, with all the drama and everything, with guys deactivating, getting fucking suspended, saying you can't even play on the PGA Tour? They're taking guys' names off the FedEx Cup trophy. How is it going to play out next week at the fucking U.S. Open? Because the U.S. Open's like, I don't give a shit where you fucking play. Like, we don't care what league you're a part of. We want the best players to be playing the United States fucking major championship. How much fucking drama is it going to be next week?
Oh, there'll be a bunch of drama, but those guys like DJ will be there. And I think they got whatever. I don't even know if they needed an exemption, but they're going to be in the field, right? Going forward, are they going to be able to come play the Masters? Are they going to be able to play the PGA? Are they going to be able to play these other events? Who knows? Moving forward, I don't know what the suspension looks like. Monahan or whatever talked a little bit today and sugarcoated everything. But really, how long can you let them just pick all your best guys until you have no tour? You know, because the money will stop in the United States at some point. The sponsors will stop, the fans will stop, the money's going to go away. It's not over there. So when do you just kind of fold and concede and say, hey, fuck, you guys can play both places?
Well, I think at some point in time it's going to come to that, because it's only 8 events. Like, I think the PGA Tour needs to fucking take a look at themselves and go, what's really bringing the attention to golf? Is it 4-day events that are fucking every single week where it's absolutely the same product over and over and over, where guys go out and shoot 19 under and it's absolutely a birdie show? Or, they fucking, maybe, I don't know, maybe they change it up a little bit, maybe take, some of the shit that LIV is doing and go, fuck, maybe we'll implement it. Because at the end of the day, like, these players do not care. Like, at least the ones that have moved over, they do not give a shit about the politics or the fucking history. They don't care. They want to fucking make a shitload of money. And I hate to say it, but Rory McIlroy, I guarantee you, was fucking pissed when he walked away today with $1.2 million in fucking earnings, or $1.5 million, and gets smoked by Charles Schwartzel and his $4.75 million. Dude, it's remarkable.
Oh, absolutely. But, I read an article today, too, of like DJ's mentality, right? You're talking about how these guys, they don't buy into that tradition of the PGA Tour. DJ's talking about how, a lot of the guys over there in LIV don't love golf. It's a grind. You're grinding. They don't want to play that much. DJ doesn't want to play 40 times a year, right? So This is perfect. Go over and make a shit ton of money, play 8 times, and go fish and hang out on the boat with Paulina. Why wouldn't you?
Dude, and you're playing some of the worst golfers in the world. Jeff, I guarantee you could have went out there for 3 days and fucking not finished dead last. Because they were showing highlights of Chase Koepka making like just lengthy birdie putts, and I was like, oh, where he's at? Maybe he's near the top. Maybe he's competing. No, he was fucking, him and Phil were battling. It was just ridiculous. So I mean, I get it. I mean, I get where DJ's coming from. I get where Ian Poulter and Sergio Garcia, these guys don't want to. They've grinded for so many fucking years, and they were the PGA Tour's show ponies, and they fucking cashed out. Would I cash out? I don't know. Like, Jeff, what's your number? What if LIV Golf calls you? Are you playing?
So it's as a normal fucking Joe sitting here in Amador City, sipping out of my Masters cup that I got on Tuesday practice round. My number's very low, but as a PGA Tour star, I don't know what their numbers would be. Is it got to be, obviously for Pat Perez it was 10 million, but then you talk about guys like DJ and Phil, it's over 100, 200 million. They're in a different category. But I tell you right now, I would jump ship. I'd jump ship in a heartbeat. I would go over there. I would make that money while I can make it, and then figure it out. The PGA Tour is going to have you back at some point. That would be my take.
Dude, I'm with you, and I don't like. I know we're picking sides on which league or whatever, and you're all for the PGA Tour. I'm for the PGA Tour also. I want the PGA Tour to succeed. I want their products to be better because it's been so horrible for so long. But at the same time, yeah, it would not take if Saudi Arabia goes, hey, JC and Jeff, we need you to just do a little commentating, okay? I don't think the number would be that high. You know what I mean? Like, if there's
definitely not.
If there's an M in the fucking number, I think I might be fucking. Where do I have to live? Fucking London. Okay, we'll figure it out. So, what was your thought on the whole team aspect of this LIV Golf thing?
So I honestly, I don't even know about it. Besides the fact when I read that Charles Schwartzel won and he got an extra $750,000, $3 million to this 4-man team. I don't know how they picked it. I don't know whose team he was on. I have no idea. It's cool though. It's another way to make money.
Dude,
I liked it. I'll say this. I'm a PGA Tour guy. I said that in the beginning, but I like the gimmicky shit. I like the gimmicky shit that they're doing, and just more ways to give money.
Well, I just wish they would have picked better fucking names. These team names are absolutely horrible. So the Stingers, okay, the Stingers group with Schwartzel and Louis Oosthuizen and
That's
these
fucking
other
Sac
Brandon
State
Grace.
Stingers up.
Oh my God. The Crushers, the Majestics, the Torque, Four Aces. It's just, dude, some of this shit, the Smashers, the High Flyers. It's like they had a bunch of 3-year-olds in their fucking research group and were like, all right, guys, we need you to come up with some names. And the fucking 3-year-olds fucking threw out 20 names of these fucking rinky-dink teams. It just, I don't know. I like the team aspect of it. I don't know. It's something else to fucking pay attention to. You know, it's not just, you're not just watching one group of golfers.
Is it random draw for these teams, or are these guys picking each other and putting their team together like you would for a fucking 4-man scramble?
Yeah, so it's like, so you've got your captains, Schwartzel, you got Oosthuizen, you got Phil, you got Graham McDowell, you've got Sojourner Garcia, Ian Poulter. These guys are the captains of the team, and then every event they're essentially drafting, or they've drafted their players, and they could, like, if you don't play well enough, like, they can ditch you and pick up like a guy like Pat Perez for Dustin Johnson's team. So I think there's some fucking dynamic in there. That's kind of unique.
Well, hey, it's an interesting day in golf. You know, if LIV made it a little, I mean, I know you're a YouTube guy. You're a very techie guy. I am not a techie guy. If I can't turn on DirecTV and find the golf, I'm probably not going to watch it. So you'll have to tell me next time that they play.
Dude, it's like an app on your TV. It's fucking little. It'll be like a little icon that says YouTube. You type in LIV golf. It would be easier. It's easier to find than it would be on cable television. But I don't know. I don't know. The whole no commercials things. Good God. I was watching the RBC today and it was like fucking advertisement after advertisement, advertisement. I'm like, holy shit. Like, it's kind of nice to have a product where, you know, you're not being bombarded with fucking marketing material.
Hey, I'm going to tell you, you know, Charles Schwartzel may have won the LIV team challenge, but I participated in a team challenge yesterday too, and we got the W. And we played at a course.
Oh yeah, dude.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, you know, how it compares to the course in London, but Mace Meadows, man, scramble. Yep, went up and took the W. Steve Simmons, Taylor Parsons, and my old man yesterday.
What? How was the golf course? Was it okay?
Absolutely not. Playable.
Okay.
So just imagine this: rough everywhere from the tee box to the green, and then the green is like you're putting on a little shag carpet in the 1970s house. That's how slow they were. We played though; it was doable.
Dude, that's if for everyone that's listening and not understanding, it's you just Google Mace Meadows golf course, and it is this beautiful. It could be a really cool golf course. It's just this. They've just ran it into the ground for the last 15 years. And the last time I played it, the greens were fucking dirt. There were literally chunks of greens that were just absolutely dead. It was just dirt. But dude, that's good for you, man. Good for you. A little victory. Is it in preparation for our big announcement, which is going to be on September 24th and September 25th? We're having the Aloha Press Classic. Is this in participation? Is this in an attempt to get a little better to maybe take on Ryan Thornberry this year?
I'm actually, well, I say this now, but the hope and the plan is to prepare a little bit. Actually, come bring some good golf down to Monterey. I'm pumped up and excited. Edgewood gave us the ultimatum that we just couldn't handle.
Dude, their ultimatum was so ridiculous. It was fucking. Either you guys spend $700 a night and stay here and pay $350 per round, or you can go somewhere else. Like, what the fuck? We're going to spend $2,000 to fucking play your golf course?
I started sending out group texts to a bunch of different groups, saying, hey, just a nice save the date, guys. Hey, Edgewood had some rules. We couldn't make it happen. Here's where we're going: Pebble Beach, Poppy Hills. And one of the guys texts back, Bo Gilman's like, so, he goes, in reality, is this the Joey White rule, or did they really say you couldn't come back because of it? I said, we'll never know.
Dude, all I know is that the fucking tour organizer or the group organizer for these golf tournaments, he has been retired. I don't know if it was by choice. I don't know if they told him, you got to get the fuck out of here because you're letting some crazy shit go on in our golf course. But Randy is no longer employed for Edgewood Tahoe. He might be working for the Aloha Press in the shark room. But dude, yeah. So everyone, September 24th, 25th, Poppy Hills and Pebble Beach, 17-mile drive. We've got a practice round scheduled at Poor Men's Pebble on Friday. We're gonna have a 2-day stroke play event with gross net champions, and we're gonna be giving out, I think it's $4,000 in cash if we get the 40 players that we typically get. And then we've got some big sponsors that are going to be joining us. If you want to sponsor, please reach out to either Jeff and I. Jeff, the venue change, it's disappointing, but at the same time, you told me about some weather conditions that you said it's not going to snow up there. Dude, last year scared the shit out of me, dude. There was 8 inches of snow on the golf course the next day when we finished the tournament. So I feel a little bit better about the weather.
So do I. I'm very optimistic. It's just like last year. I told you the wildfire wasn't going to take Tahoe over. I didn't know. I was just hoping. It's the same thing with the weather. I didn't know. Tahoe is just a special place. Edgewood's a special course. Doesn't mean we won't be back in the future. Hopefully the rounds there will slow down a little bit, or they'll forget about us for a little while and they'll let us come back. But Poppy Hills is a beautiful course. It's a different style of golf. Monterey itself, Pebble Beach area, is absolutely beautiful. And here's the thing. We get to drop the price a little bit. We're not getting the Edgewood bump every year like they just taking advantage of us. To be able to knock off $150 off the entry fee per person, that's a big deal.
Dude, it's huge. Because last year we were charging $750, and I know a lot of people are like, "Fuck!" It's a great event. It's one of those events that you're gonna fucking remember or not remember because you drink too much, like I did last year. But at the same time, it's gonna be $600. You're playing the same quality of golf course in Poppy Hills. I looked at the ranking, and I think they've been as high as ranked as 68 in the United States for public golf courses. It's a Robert Trent Jones redesign back in 2013. I love the golf course. I think I went out there, and last time I played it, I think I shot 78. So I am fucking overjoyed that we're playing it. It's gonna be incredible. But there was one thing that I brought up to one of my buddies, and I was like, "Hey, dude, we're gonna be able to lower the price a little bit." And he's like, "Whoa, you're gonna lower the price, but you're also not taking 40 guys to Tahoe, which are going to save them thousands of dollars in fucking gambling." He's like, "Dude, I know guys who fucking just save $10,000. You could charge double what you want and they'll fucking still save money." So I thought it was cool idea.
You're probably right. Once their wives find out they're not going to Tahoe, yeah, they probably be like, "Just go.
Yes.
Go. You don't have to worry about it, But hey, here's the thing. We'll still find a way to have fun in Monterey with a Friday night party, a Saturday night cocktail hour. Monterey has the pier area. They got some bars downtown. We'll still find a way to have a lot of fun. And just, a nice golf course that's challenging. We'll make it easy to anybody out there that's worried, thinking you're going to be playing the tips or, we're going to have some crazy ass holes. We're not, because it's hard enough on its own. We're going to make that thing birdie gettable for everybody.
Dude, it's a very gettable golf course. If you put it in the fairway, you're going to be okay. It's very similar to Edgewood, where it's got those Monterey pines, which can get you into trouble. But I'm excited about the clientele that we're going to have down there, because I think at least this year we might have a couple defending champions join us. I mean, maybe Richter might make a showing with him and his antics because he's going to be down the street. But dude, I'm pretty pumped up about it. I've already booked flights. I'm already looking at hotels and Airbnbs to fucking organize some type of party, because there is no Harris hotel room that we can destroy like we did last year. Like, we had 40 guys smoking cigars in a suite at Harris. I don't think that room will ever get fucking clean.
No, and I feel bad for Rob, the guy who had to stay the night in that room.
Yes.
He's probably got lung cancer by now. But yeah, no, we'll make it happen. An Airbnb party time, we'll keep the cigars outside. We're not going to change a thing besides the fact you don't have a chance to lose money in the slot machines this year. Maybe on the golf course, but not on the slot machine.
So I talked to Poppy Hills, and they're all game for it. They are so excited to have us. I asked them some some feelers. I'm like, hey, what do you think about our own flag sticks and team markers? And they're like, done, no problem. Would love to have you. We host major events like the AT&T at Pebble Beach. Like we're fully equipped to handle you 40 golfers. Like no problem.
They are and they aren't. 40 golfers, they don't know what they're getting quite yet. So this may be a one and done, but we'll give it to them.
It's the only scary part is I was looking at like some of the requirements for some of these other golf clubs because I was in a panic mode. Edgewood's like, hey, it's gonna be $2,000 per person. I'm like, fuck, like that ain't gonna happen. Like, what are we doing here? But then I looked at and I'm like, oh, like I don't know if our group, I don't know if there's certain golf courses that can handle our fucking group. I mean, we had a couple injuries last year. I think a guy was thrown into a pond a couple years ago. I mean, someone bought every beer at the fucking drink cart girl, which was fucking incredible. So I'm super pumped up about it.
You know what's awesome about that though? Come day 2, Sunday afternoon, when we're coming down the stretch, whoever that final group is, the way that bar and restaurant sits up behind the 18 green, and it's a par 5 finish back up the hill. No matter where you're at, you can get a seat to see what's going on. I think it's going to make for a great finish. I really do. I think it's going to be some fucking fireworks.
Dude, it's a great, like it is. You're right. Like it might not have the fucking hurricane force winds like Edgewood does, but the finishing is gonna be fun, and it's not a difficult par 5. I could easily see someone going out there and fucking making a run on the last couple holes. The venue itself, like it's top notch. Like I mean, I think the restaurant's been really good to us. We Jeff and I played a fucking some golf tournaments down there, and we're incredibly hungover. I know the breakfast burritos are quality, but the just the facilities alone are fucking top notch. I mean, it's a Pebble Beach style golf course.
And you know what? People have been asking me about lodging. Lodging is not included in the $600. Just like if at Edgewood, it was not included. We can't do that. There's no stay and play package, for us at 40 guys. But there's a lot of different options down in Monterey, from the Motel 6 for $79 a night, all the way to the Crown Plaza, at fucking $2,000. Whatever you want to do. So, don't look to us for lodging. Figure it out on your own. We'll all kind of stay around the same area, but there's plenty of options.
Yeah, dude, anywhere, and it's so easy to get around down there. It's all close. You could probably park your car, take an Uber everywhere. So it might not be the convenience of walking out to your hotel and getting to the golf course, but the facilities are going to be nicer. Okay, I can promise you, if you're staying at the Hard Rock or Harris, it's you're going to have an improved stay this year. I would recommend not staying at the Masters Inn, but that's my suggestion.
And here's another change for everybody. We always prided ourselves on a lot of players' gifts. We've done that the first 2 years. This year, you may see one really good player gift, but we're going to put the rest of that money back into the prizes, back into the net and gross skins, back into the overall first, second, and third net and gross champions, because that's what it's about. People like the fucking cash coming back to them. Everybody likes getting a hat and shirt and this, that, but It's like in the end, they want that fucking cash. Dude, so you have that.
Yeah, money talks, man. And plus, I hate to say it, if you guys have ever organized a player gift, it is a fucking nightmare. Like last year was literally fucking a nightmare with every piece of gear, wrong color hat, fucking the shirts turned yellow after you wore them in the sun, apparently. The head covers were the wrong fucking ones. The tee markers were fucking, like the golf tees were fucking the wrong color, and it just was a fucking nightmare. So I agree with you. I think we give the money essentially back to the players. I mean, I know a couple first places, you're going to have your trip paid for plus some cash. The skins and the fucking closest to the pin, I'm sure we'll have a long drive again contest. Hopefully Wes can help us out with that. But shit, man, it's what else? What else about the tournament? Any other changes or anything?
No, I mean, when it comes down to the golf, it was set up perfect last year. And I think the long drive, if we can talk them into letting us do it, I think it's actually number 10 now since they flipped the 9s on us.
Yeah.
But right there by the bar, you tee off right in front of the bar again, and we can do long drive when it's all said and done. We'll have our closest to the pin prizes. We'll hopefully get some good sponsorships again, some good prizes to give away close to the pin every day, and just everybody had a chance. I mean, that's the best thing about the net and the gross. We were giving money away to everybody. It wasn't just one person.
Yeah, so it's these type of events that we're hosting. This isn't a moneymaker for us. It's one of those things that like we wanna. This is the golf tournament that we would want to play in. So we want to give you that experience, and that's why we put it on. But when it's all said and done, it's gonna be remarkable. I'm excited to get back to Monterey. I haven't been there in a while. The weather's gonna be fucking just perfect. I already know it's either gonna be 95 degrees or fucking 60 degrees. So pack accordingly. And we'll give you guys some more details. The website should be up sooner than later, with the chance to be able to essentially reserve your spot. After we give the 40 guys who played it in last year, they're gonna have the first crack at it, and then we'll open it up to the rest of the people who wanna join us and take on the Aloha Press Classic.
Yeah, and I just recommend get in fast, get in now, get your hotel rooms booked, so that you don't have to wait till the last second, because Monterey does fill up, especially like that on the weekends down there in September. So it's gonna be a blast,
dude. It's gonna be incredible. So with that being said, guys, if you're watching this, listening, please like, subscribe, and leave us a comment if you could. That would be greatly appreciated. As always, Jeff, we will hopefully talk to you next week. It's going to be fucking wild US Open. Happy Father's Day if I don't see you sooner than that. Dude, I still crack up when we went to Nakoma and fucking we're watching the US Open, fucking drinking cocktails and stuff. Good time. I'm looking forward to the US Open.
Yep, me too. I can't wait. I saw some sneaky footage today about the rough out there in the greens, and it looks like it's going to be a fucking nightmare for those guys.
Good. It's going to be fucking incredible. So until next week, I'm sure we'll have a wrap-up show of the U.S. Open at some point in time. And so until then, hit bombs, attack pins, and Aloha Press. Cheers.
Thanks, buddy.
Wearing all black,
Aloha! Here with JC and Jeff.
Ain't no time for school today.
hitting bombs.
Hey, watch this punch cut lob wedge. Replace your Marshalls with Cart Girls. They're better looking. They're serving drinks.
Got to hit bombs off the tee.
Phil talking about a guy taking a shit in the cut.
Mahalo!
That's what we did fireside with Phil.
Fire the stick.
Hit bomb and attack the pin.